Guys, my name is Kyle Watts. Welcome to my video. This video review is for Sebassz Rick, S-E-B-A-S-S-Z, I believe. If I spelled it wrong, my bad. What's up, Rick? You asked for a road review, so I'm going to give you one. I don't have a lot of storage space, so it might be kind of short, but I'll try to be straight to the point, and when I have the opportunity, I'll see if I can find a way to videotape myself outside or whatnot. But I really don't have a video man, so it'll be hard to really do a video like that unless I just rode straight into the camera, and you might not get the full effect of having a review. But anyway, the bike is sturdy, it's really strong, the frame is good. I suggest when riding a bike, from personal experience, I'm still a novice rider, I'm a rookie, I'm not a professional or any guru or anything, I'm just sharing my personal experience, in my opinion. Keep your tires filled up at least 80%, if not more. If you fill up your tires too much, you can feel every bump, and it intensifies the bumps, especially when you go over cracks and rocks. But you don't want to not fill it up enough that it slows your bike down. I noticed that having a tight tire is good for speed. It makes the bike go faster. When I didn't keep up with keeping air in it, and I would just go out and ride, and I'm a new rider, as I said, I didn't think to keep a good amount of air in a tire, and so me not thinking about that, I get out on the bike, and I'm like, man, this bike isn't as fast as it was yesterday, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I'm just tired, well, or the wind or something like that, or maybe it's the surface, but no, it was the fact that I wasn't keeping enough air in the tire. So that's a good thing to do. Keep sufficient air in the tires for going faster. The grips and whatnot, they're really good. The rubber and stuff up front, I really don't ever reach that far unless I'm leaning in. That's kind of uncomfortable for me, so I kind of keep my hands like right here, and I just alternate and lean forward a little more if I need rest. I don't really like to keep it down low, down here in this part of the handlebars, unless I'm sprinting or just trying to go fast and try to get a little bit more cardio. I would suggest getting a speedometer so you can keep track of your speed. At first I didn't think I needed it, but having mileage on here and knowing how fast I'm going, it lets me know how fit I'm becoming. I got my bike up to 41 miles an hour, and I didn't realize at times when I was riding that fast that I was riding that fast, but now that I have a speedometer, it's helping me to see that I'm progressing and getting stronger and faster and better. What else can I talk about this bike? Of course you want to ride it on the road, but I tried riding it on the sidewalk, and it was the most horrible thing ever. Don't do that if you can avoid it. Like, because every slab of concrete on the sidewalk, there's a crease in between the slabs of concrete, and you can just feel every bit of that, and it sucks. And when you come down the sidewalk and into the street and back up the sidewalk on that little rounded out, descending portion of every curb or every sidewalk, you can feel that. You can feel those bumps. It just sucks. Try to find smooth blacktop or just some type of road or open road where it's smooth and it's pretty taken care of. If you find surfaces like that, the smoother surface, the faster your ride's going to be. You keep your tires filled up with good air. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on the internet that says you should do this or do that, but I found out that it's kind of like food. It's kind of like the opposite sex. You know what your preference is, so you figure out what's good for you, and don't worry about what the stuff on the internet says. Of course, you want to go find a professional commentary or magazine that tells you this is how much PSI you need, and then work from there, less or more depending on what you want and how you feel you need to ride. This bike is very nimble. I found out when I'm turning that you can't make any sudden turns. You know what I mean? You have to slow down and turn, or give yourself enough time to do a wide enough turn. You just can't lean into it and make a sharp turn. You do that, you're going down. One, because this bike goes so fast, because all the gears that it has. And it just makes life really difficult when you're trying to turn this bike and go really fast. So I suggest don't do that. Don't make sudden turns. Make them wide. You know, if you're coming up to a corner, and go to the outer part of the street and make your turn. Don't try to come up on a turn and then cut, you know, because your handlebar will go like this, your bike is still going, and you're gonna go like that. And if you hit gravel, like slow down gradually. Don't turn your wheel at all. Don't turn the handlebars, because not recently, but a few months ago, I ate it really bad, and I found out firsthand that because you're clicked into the bike, it's not like a regular bike, which I grew up riding like most people have, and I still have a single speed because I like all types of bikes. I have this road bike, I have a single speed, and I'm gonna get a mountain bike, and I might even get one of those flatland BMX bikes just for goofing off. That's how much I love riding bikes. I mean, I just want to have different kinds. I'm thinking about getting a cyclocross or whatnot. So anyway, if you hit gravel, go slow, ease on the brakes, and don't do any sudden handlebar shifts, especially while you're braking, because that gravel is like ice to the tires, and it's like black ice. And I don't know if you've ever been to the East Coast or know much about black ice. I assume everyone knows what black ice is, but I'm California too. I saw that you're from San Bernardino, and I'm from Cali. Grew up in Watts. Grew up in inner city LA. Moved to Ontario. Went to Ontario High School. Then I went to Sultana High School. I got family in Fontana, Chino, Riverside, Corona. So I'm SoCal all the way, but I'm in Virginia right now because of work obligations and stuff like that. But we'll be a West Coast resident in the future because I love the West Coast, the best coast. But I love Florida too. It's like the West Coast version. It's like the East Coast version of Cali, but without the energy and the level of excitement of California, because it's more of a southern, slowed down atmosphere. But anyway, back to the bike review. So when you're going over gravel, go slow. Don't go fast. Easy. Don't make any sudden movements, because the bike will just slide like that from beneath you, and it will hurt because you're clicked in. And when you go down, I don't care if you're Superman on your bike, you're not gonna boom boom you're not gonna twist your feet to get out of these pedals, these clip-ins, and let go of the bike. You're just gonna go down, and normally, you know, you're gonna let go and bam, and that's what happened to me, and it hurt really bad. I got some road rash or whatever. So I'll say be careful with that. Other than that, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, if you want certain types of questions,